Hey guys, today I'm filming my update for the Throwback 30 project pan. I'm just going to update the products that I have progress on. There are some products that I have been using, but I don't have much visible progress on them, so I'm not going to share those. And a few of the products I haven't actually started using yet either. But the first product I have progress on is this one right here. This was the Body Shop pressed powder that I use as a bronzer. I put it in for Wizard of Panning and Tin Man because the packaging is very silver. But I did end up frankening it. I mixed a lot of different eyeshadows and a face powder to make it the perfect bronzer for me, but then I accidentally added in like a pinkish eyeshadow, and so it's now a contour shade more than anything. It's a very subtle contour and a very natural one, but it's not quite a bronzer shade right now. I'm currently mixing it with warmer, darker bronzers to make them like more of a natural bronzer shade, but I don't know, I might end up refrankening it, or I might just use it like just by mixing it with other bronzers. I'm not sure, but that's what it looks like right now. Then for 50 Shades of Pink, I chose this e.l.f. tinted lip balm in Rose, and this is how much I have left of it. I have actually been working on all of my tinted lip balms. I just have them in different parts of my house. Some I have in my purse, some I have in my like everyday makeup drawer, some I have in a different room, so whenever I'm in that room I can use it. So everything is like getting some usage, but not a lot. I don't think I've used this one that many times, but I have still used it. It won't take me very long to use it up once I start focusing on it. But yeah, currently I'm not really focusing on anything super well. Then I have these 7 Deadly Pans, and for that I put in a Tarte eyeshadow in the shade Buttercream Frosting because of gluttony. This is what that looks like right now. I have used it once as an eyeshadow and a few times as a face highlighter. I might have expanded the pan, but I'm not sure. There isn't a lot left, like when you look at straight on, but like there is quite a bit of product in the corner, so it'll take me a few more updates to use it up. I'm just working on way too many products, I guess. Then for Around the World, I put in this rose salve from Smith's. As you can see the bottom of the pan right now. This is the lip balm I use every night before going to bed. Sometimes I apply it throughout the day as well. Of all of the lip balms I'm panning, this is probably the one that's the best for when my lips are actually dried out. So this is getting a lot of use. Then I have the Cupid's bow, and for that I put in this flower lip gloss. I have used it quite a bit. I usually use it during the day. Usually I apply it before I start my makeup application, or sometimes I apply it throughout the day. This is basically like a slightly sticky, glossy lip oil is how I would describe it. I've been using it quite a bit. I'm probably halfway through. I have been stirring it upside down the last few days just to make it easier for the product to come out. It's mostly just the flowers. There is still quite a bit of product left. If I can get all of the product to come out of the applicator, then I probably have a couple more months of usage in it, but we'll see. Then I have the food for thought, and for that I put in the Tarte eyeshadow from the same palette that's called Peachy Keen. This is how that looks like. I am sure I have expanded the pan on this one quite a bit because I have used it quite often as a transition shade. I've also mixed it with some of my like deeper, brighter blushes to tone them down. So yeah, I have quite a bit of progress on it. Then I have the Harry Potter. For that I put in this Color Max mascara. I have started using it recently, so hopefully, you know, after a few months, I'll be able to roll that one out. I just wanted to update that I have now officially started working on it. Then I have this e.l.f. under eye primer. I put this in for the panning zone since this is the only eye primer under eye primer I have. I've used it twice. I should use it more times if I want to finish it off because this is quite full. Again, I'm not sure if an under eye primer does too much for my makeup routines, so I might just end up using it as a face cream. It has a slightly hydrating gel lotion kind of texture, so maybe I'll like it like in the colder months as a face primer. I don't know, we'll see. Then I put in the Catrice lip balm for lip service. I have used it a few times. It's a very sheer nude shade, so sometimes I use it to complete a makeup look or to tone down other lip products. So I'm sure I have used it and made progress on it. I'm just not sure if I have visible progress on it yet. Then for Movie Madness, I picked the Mean Girls movie, and I picked the code On Wednesdays We Wear Pink. So for that I put in this, wait, not this one, the other e.l.f. lip balm. This one is in pink, and this had quite a bit of product when I put it in. I now have this much left. I have probably used up about 1/3 of the product that was in here when I put it in. This is the one I have been focusing on the most because this is in the prime location, like where I put this. This is one I use almost every day, usually only once a day, but I do use it pretty much every day. This is the ugliest shade of all of the tinted lip balms. I think this just has too much of the white pigment, so the color settles into my lip lines in a really weird way. But usually when I apply this, I'm not going anywhere and nobody's really seeing me, so it's okay. I don't really care. Then for Nightmare Before Christmas, I put in this gray lipstick, and my goal for this is to use it 10 times. I've already used it twice, and I really liked my look both times. It is a really interesting shade. Whenever I'm wearing cool tones, I think it looks like, since it is gray, it is neutral enough. Like, it doesn't quite clash with whatever eye look I'm doing, as long as my eye look is, again, cool toned. So I've been liking that quite a bit. Then we have the Once Upon a Time. For that I put in this Mario face mist. This I made a lot of progress on, but that was accidentally. So recently I got back into frankening products, and I decided to franken one of my blushes. I don't know why I wanted to do that, but I did. And so my alcohol is in a bottle that is basically the same size and shape as this, and they were in the same spot when I was frankening. So I accidentally poured like a bunch of this face mist into the mixture, like the franken mixture. And now my blush is like a slightly spongy baked gelée texture, and I have made a lot of progress on this. I've also used it as a facial mist or finishing spray, and also to foil eyeshadows. But yeah, a lot of this product just went into that Franken blush. Thankfully the blush is okay and it's working fine, but yeah, that's where that crazy progress came from. That all of that didn't actually go on my face, some of it went into my blush. Then for the panning games, I put in this lipstick in Boysenberries. My goal for this was to use it 10 times as well, and I have used it 2 times. This, one of the looks I did with this I actually liked, but the other one I didn't. I just don't really like super deep bold lips. Like if I'm going to go deep on the lips, I might as well go black. I like black a lot more than berry tones or wine tones or burgundy tones on my lips. I'm not sure why, it's just personal preference. Then for Panning Solitaire, I put in the eyeshadow Cranberry. That's what this looks like. My goal for this was to use it 15 times, and I have already used it 7 times. I've also actually been using it in my eyebrows sometimes. Like I use this and a really pinky red sometimes when I want to match my eyebrows to my hair. I haven't really been counting those usage. I have really only counted the times I've used this as an eyeshadow on my eyes. But yeah, this is an eyeshadow that I like. It's a satin sort of cranberry, plummy, coppery shade. It's nice. And it's been going well with the types of looks I've been doing. So I don't think using it 8 more times would be too hard. I'm not sure if I can get those uses in by next month or not, but we'll see. Then we have the Significant Other project, for which I put in this Lorac lipstick. My goal for this was to use it, I think 15 times, yes, and I have already used it 9 times, so I only have 6 more usage to go on it before I can roll it up or roll it out. This is what it looks like all the way rolled up. I have made some like visible progress on it, but not a lot. This isn't like a matte lipstick, but it's not super creamy either, so but it's okay. I just want to use it 6 more times, then I can roll it out. I have been using my Marc Jacobs cream, and I have, like, I can see a difference in it, but I don't think I can show the progress on camera, so I'm not sharing that. But for my number 7 face cream, I have actually used it up. This is the one I put in for Turn and Burn, so that's a product that's, you know, pretty easy to use up, and this was pretty easy to use up. I actually finished it off 2 days ago, I believe. This is a cream that I really like the texture of. It's really hydrating and creamy, but I don't like how strongly scented it is. I don't actually mind the smell. It's just, it's strong enough to be a body cream. And I just think that's super unnecessary in a face cream. Like, why would you make something that's that scented? So I'm not sure if I would repurchase it. I do really like the texture and it didn't irritate my skin, so I might end up repurchasing it. I'm not sure. Next up, we had the Unicorn Project Pan, and for that I put in the ColourPop Jelly Much eyeshadow in Mojave Moves. Yeah, Mojave Moves. My goal for this was to use it 15 times, and I have actually used it 7 times already. When I first put in, because it was all exciting, I was basically using it to top up any eyeshadow that I thought wasn't shimmery enough or glittery enough or exciting enough. I would just put a little bit of this on top and it would instantly make the look more shiny, more glittery, more amazing. So I've been enjoying using that quite a bit as well. Then I have this Jordana lip tint. I put it in for Winnie the Pooh, and for Piglet from Winnie the Pooh. It says I've only used it once. I'm pretty sure I've used it at least a couple more times, but I only marked one use, so I'm just going to count one use. It's a nice lip tint. I've just been more focused on the tinted lip balms than like a lip tint. I haven't really been to that many places, so I haven't had to use like a lip stain, which is what that basically is. And then the last product I want to share with you is this one right here. This is the one I put in for the which one was this? One of the Christmas projects. I don't remember which one, but I've only used this once. I am actually, and that one use is actually today. I don't really think I like it on my eyes. I had this in my kit, and I actually used this quite often in my kit, but on me it's so gold, and like I made the mistake of pairing this with cranberry today, like the single eyeshadow in cranberry. And yeah, Casino and Cranberry together basically created a really coppery golden eye that's really, really warm, and it just looks really intense on my eyes. I did layer like a more neutral lid shade on top of this, but it was still really warm toned, so this might be more of a struggle to use up than I first realized. I think in the future I'll probably be pairing it with blues or greens or other cool toned neutrals, just because I think with even like with neutrals or warm tone neutrals, I just think it pulls way too warm for my taste. But yeah, that is all for today. As I said, I have started working on some of the other products. I just don't have visible progress, and I don't, like, this video is already like 17 minutes long. I don't want it to be any longer than that. So that is all for today. I will talk to you guys again soon. Bye guys.